What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only, Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com. AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Over 1,700 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this would be possible without you guys, so I thank you so very, very much. And yes, I can feel like summer is basically here because it's been heating up outside. It's craziness. You know, Georgia's always flip-flopping when it comes to weather and things of that nature. So what better way to get into the summer feels with some good summer movies, all right? And some good summer flicks and things of that nature. You know, Disney Plus has a lot of great stuff that is in store for our summer. So today I have the multi-talented actor, screenwriter, and one of the stars of the Disney Plus reboot of Turner and Hooch, the wonderful Matt Hamilton. Hey, Matt.
Hello.
How are you today?
I like that intro.
Thank you. I tried.
I'm going to get my mom to introduce me to that. People like that. Here's my multi-talented son, Matt. And they're like, wait a minute, you know him. He doesn't have that many talents.
Oh, well, please. Look at you. I've seen your resume. I've scrubbed your background a little bit, Matt. You got some stuff out there to be proud of.
What accent do you have? Do you have an accent? Or is that just...
I don't know. You may... It's like, I was born in New York, but I grew up in the South. And then, like, I was in Vegas for about 2 years. So, I don't know. It's like a whole, like, a conglomerate language dialect.
Yeah.
And then
whereabouts in the South did you grow up?
Georgia, in Atlanta.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
My brother lives in... he married a girl who lives in Charleston, yes.
South
Carolina.
Yes, the Carolina. We love the South. We got some good food out here, Matt. You got to come visit. We're just putting that out into the universe.
Oh yeah, I love it down there. The first time I went to Charleston, I had no idea what this city was, and then I got there. It was like this beautiful place on the water. This was probably about 8 years ago, and it's like it's so beautiful, and it's like a really old town. Obviously, it's got the brick roadways, and then it was like the sand was so awesome. And then I remember I saw like a Confederate flag on somebody's lawn, and I was like, what?
Here we go. That sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm like, this is kind of fucked up. But I was like a naive guy from Vancouver going to the South. But anyways, beautiful place. That's a weird thing to get into. Let's talk about race relations. Okay. See, I told you, I ramble.
But you know what? But that's why I put it out there. This is uncensored. This is completely raw. This is not scripted. You cannot make this stuff up, people. Yeah. You can't. I've tried. I've tried to curate different episodes, and then we end up on like the left side of the field. Okay. All right. So we're back. All right. We're back on the quest. All right, Matt. So.
Back on track.
We're back on it. Now, Matt, did you always want to be an actor?
That's a good question. When I was younger, I kind of like I used to write like short stories when I was a kid, and I would always think in my mind that they were movies, and I always think that I was in them. However, I didn't really like do a lot of acting. Like I did like plays and stuff in like middle school and high school and things like that, but nothing. I didn't think of it as like a viable option for me. Instead, I kind of went into writing, and so I got my education at University of Victoria, and then I went to Vancouver Film School in for screenwriting, and my first script was placed in like a contest, and I got this agent in New York, and I thought I was like 22, and I'm like, yep, here we go, gonna be rich, and that didn't happen. And I kind of got into acting that way, because after that I started kind of writing shorts and sketches and shooting them and acting in them, and then a friend of mine was like, hey, you should get an agent. And I was like, okay. So I did, and I have the same agent today. I like getting agents. Yeah, I mean, I kind of got in late. Like I've had my agent for 11 years, I think.
Wow.
Maybe 12. So I started acting when I was like for money, like
right.
It was 29, 28.
Okay. So for you, making the transition, so you're going from screenwriter to actor. What was that? Was there a transition for you? Oh, I saw it.
Not really. I guess I always had this kind of performer gene in me, I guess. Like I was a really shy. I was pretty shy when I was younger, especially in the classroom setting. I wouldn't have the confidence to say anything, and my mind, like I'm such an idiot that I have like I always have stupid comments come up, and it's like, oh, that'd be funny if I said that. I'm like, nah. And it came to a certain point in my life when that hesitancy just left. So now I just say stupid comments all the time, and a lot of time it's like I'm confident that people are going to laugh at it, or it's going to be funny. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so, see, here's the thing again. I'm rambling again.
No, you're not.
But no, yeah. And so, yeah, for me it was just, and then it was getting into the acting through the writing. So it's like I break down the script and stuff in kind of a different way, I think. And I don't know. For me, it just worked. Like I don't have like a magic kind of thing. Like, hey, join my acting class Tuesdays. Give me $600 a week. But it's So I don't know. The transition was kind of seamless for me.
Gotcha. All right. So, what can you tell us now about the reboot Turner and Hooch? What can you tell us about this new Disney Plus reboot?
Well, what can I tell you? It comes out July 16th, and it's a series. It's a series that's kind of a continuation of the movie. So it's less a reboot than it is like a continuation. So okay. Josh Peck plays Tom Hanks' character's son. Okay. And then Tom Hanks' character passes away in the pilot, and so Josh gets the dog, and hijinks ensue. Crime and hijinks. And I play a character named Trent Havelock, which is like the broiest name on the planet. And I'm like super douche hero cop. So I get all like the credit, and I'm kind of a foil for like the main couple agents, and like a friendly foil. Like I'm kind of like, I kind of bully them, or I take credit from them, and I'm kind of a dick, but in kind of a funny way.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, and it's like I haven't seen any episodes. I mean, I was in obviously half the episodes, but just judging from the ADR, like it's a unique show because it's a 1 hour kind of action show, but it leans into the comedy first. Gotcha. So it's like a comedy first. And action. It's very similar in tone to the movie. So it's fun. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's a really, really fun show.
Okay. Cool. And for you, what would you say was the most challenging part of that role?
Well, I had to do the challenging part. Believe it or not, it was really easy to jump into Super Douche shoes, which raises a lot of questions for me. But, no, the stunt work. Like, I do a couple stunts during the season, and one's like a extended fight scene. And I have a stunt dude, obviously, but I still do it, and then they get like a wide if doing it, and then I do it. Like for me, like growing up, I grew up with like loving action movies and Bruce Willis and stuff like this. So it was like the chance to do like a choreographed fight scene was so cool. And the first take, of course, it's like the guy's supposed to like roundhouse kick me, so he's not paying attention. I've spent 2 days rehearsing all this choreography, and we're just shooting in pieces. I'm like, okay, cool. I just need to get kicked in the chest and start punch and miss and get kicked in the chest. Easy, and then we're going to cut.
Right.
And of course, I kind of screw up and get out of position, and I got kicked right in the face.
Oh, no.
And so it's like, yeah, I mean, it looks hilarious. I hope they use that in the thing, because it looks hilarious. And, but I stayed in character, hit the ground, I got up, and then I cut, and was like, oh my God, my nose. I got video of it. It's really funny.
Oh my gosh.
But, so I was super excited to do this, and it was so fun the first couple of takes. But then you kind of realize how hard stunt acting is, because it's fun for the first 10 minutes, and then after like an hour and a half of getting kicked and punched and hitting the ground and I had changed my shirt 3 times because I was sweating through it.
Oh, wow.
And then you start getting a headache because it's like, oh, man, it's really difficult doing that stuff. So kudos to all the stunt actors out there. Skyler was my dude, who was my stunt guy. So he was awesome.
Okay, cool. Now, last but certainly not least, Matt, what advice would you have for any aspiring actors?
Don't listen to what I say, is the advice I would say. Aspiring actors, listen, like, life, this is the only life you get, and it's short. So if that's something you want to do, go for it. And I would just research, like, whatever city you're in, research what are good classes. I don't know if I'd recommend going to, like, an acting school, like a full-time acting school. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I think you can get just as much knowledge by picking classes that friends that have good reviews or whatever that you can drop into an audit. And you know what else is really good is doing background work and just being on set and kind of getting a sense of how. I mean, I wish I kind of did that a little bit because I kind of went in just like, oh, I'm an actor now. Oh, I'm on a set now. What the hell? And so I wish I had a little more. I wish I had a little more kind of knowledge, and it's important to learn, like, set etiquette and stuff like that. So I would research an acting class that has a good word of mouth, and maybe do background work or stand-in work or just be on a set and kind of see what it's like. Maybe it's not for you, but maybe it is.
Yeah.
If you like never knowing when you're getting a paycheck, be an actor.
Basically. Yeah, no, I definitely can stand with you on that one because when, now Georgia is number 1 on the map for filming and TV and all that good stuff, but it wasn't always like that. And I remember when I was in school, me and a couple of friends, we did background work for a couple of films that we're filming down here, and we were just extras. You don't have speaking parts. You're just like on a set. You're just happy to get a few bucks at the end of the day. And those are like, it's grueling days. Like, you would be down for like 7 days straight, and you may shoot one of those days for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then the other time you're literally just sitting around just waiting for y'all to do your research. It's a lot of, it's a lot. It's not nearly as glamorous as people would like.
Yeah, no kidding. A buddy of mine was just down in Atlanta filming a show.
Oh, yeah?
He loved it down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he might buy it. He's thinking about buying a place down there because he's like, it's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
The Vancouver is so expensive. And so down there, it's much more reasonable for real estate and stuff like that. So he's thinking about moving down there and getting a place and then just renting up here.
Yeah, I second that. All right, Matt. Now, when you make a decision, you're going to come down here. We got to hang out, right? We got to go for drinks.
Oh, you better believe it.
Bar hopping. I'm putting it out to the universe.
Hey, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, because hour and us hanging out, you're going to be like, God, this guy wasn't kidding. He is an idiot.
You were so silly. Matt, thank you so much for joining us today. I definitely appreciate you so much. Let everyone know how they can follow you on social media and to keep up with everything that you're doing.
Okay. It's my Twitter and Instagram are _Matt_Hammer. I deleted my Facebook because fuck Facebook. And yeah, follow my, just IMDb is the easiest way to follow my stuff.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'll be honest. Most of the shit I've done, you might want to skip. Yeah. But hey, we all need to eat, right?
Matt, you're my new favorite person this week. I love you.
You know what? I like you. I don't know if I'm in love yet. I do feel the need to see other people, but we'll see where we can take this.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've laughed this much in an interview in the last year. I haven't. There's no way. I don't even believe it. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. You look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.